není to bez dobrý. So he just got mad and like destroyed everything.
Jak se řeknou práva?
And he like brought the animals like when they recorded what's it called?
Pet sounds.
Pet sounds? Like he was recording like goats and horses.
Right. No horses. Oh yeah. I saw that thing. Yeah, it's Conte. He really liked this.
Who?
Conte.
He's very good. Yeah.
He's in Detroit, the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
How far?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I remember. Okay.
From what?
From the course.
Or wait for Thor and he does his break and then...
It's all broken apart. And then you hear me going. That's on the up.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, that's the up. Right?
Garden on the water.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, yeah. And you can just determine the way it starts.
Yeah.
When y'all hear me.
insatiable sin of pride. Last chorus, everybody. Once wild indigo. Once wild indigo. Once wild indigo. This living dye that captures the eye.
Wow.
Great job, everybody.
Yay!
You know, the one part that doesn't, not entirely
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
I think, is the middle here.
Which part?
This.
Yeah, maybe too many syllables in there. I also don't really like this yet,
Yeah.
but we'll work on it.
Yeah. I think it's.
Seduction and something.
Yeah.
Didn't sing well. This is how it's done.
Yeah.
It was one way of getting it done.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
We sure we can be able to sing it? We didn't just now. I know, but are we sure we can?
We could if you wanted to, but I think it's weird to come out of the solo into a verse because it's the same part.
But how about if we end the song with this verse?
We could, yeah, we could do that.
Like doing the chorus and then like jamming
A breakdown part, like
something.
what we just did, but instead of ending, we get real quiet on the.
Yeah. And you will sing it.
I can do it by myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
But a thing that I started doing when I was on tour is I would take I would buy an instrument, like a clarinet, and I would take 1 or 2 lessons at home from a teacher, and I would bring the instrument with me. And America is real big, so I didn't practice in the car, but in general, yeah, it would suck for somebody, not for me, but I would sit, by the dumpster in Salt Lake City or whatever and practice clarinet because you get I don't know how many of you have toured in a band. It's an amazing, wonderful life, but there's this wretched period, which is why so many musicians kill themselves. You get to the club, you do sound check, and then there's this time between sound check and the gig that is just like, it's just murder. Because you're just like thinking about what else you could have done with your life. That would not have led you to be in a fucking janitor closet in Des Moines, Iowa. But if I had a clarinet, I could practice and not think about the fact that I'm in a janitor closet in Des Moines. I go out by the dumpsters and play clarinet. So that's how I learned trombone, clarinet, viola.
I think you would be hard pressed if you would be a good drinking game if you wanted to be drunk by noon. To look at any review written of my music since 1996 that doesn't use the word prolific. It's an albatross too. It's a blessing and a curse because from a marketing standpoint, it's one of the worst things. If I say, oh, you need to check out this bass player, William Parker, and you go to Discogs or Wikipedia, where the hell do I begin? There's 5,000. Right? So I'm not prolific because I'm better or faster than anyone else. I'm prolific for one reason. I finish everything. I talk to songwriters all the time who are like, I'm working on a song. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's not good. I write bad songs all the time. I even know they're bad halfway through. Or they're stolen. I'll be like, oh, this is really good. Oh, of course it's good. It's a Paul McCartney. I finish everything. Because making a song exist, to me, is the most fascinating thing in the world. To me, it's a miraculous thing to make a song exist. It's the biggest thrill I've had in my life. And it's magic. This whole lecture could be over right now and we go grab dinner. Songwriting's magic.
Jo, já tady mám udělám místo.
You are best members for me. So glad that we play.
Yeah, it feels pretty natural to me. And
Thanks.
I was wondering, like, how long did it take to like get used to each other, like musically? Because yeah, it feels natural, but you've been playing with each other for like a week or something. So.
That is true. This project has been playing together for only a week, but Václav sends me tracks all the time to work on in the States. So I am playing with Václav for many years because I do overdubs and send him tracks back, and I've known about James's music for many years. So yeah, we weren't complete strangers before this.
I think there's a leap of faith that happens with this sort of thing, but I think increasingly the sort of underground music scene is more like jazz, where people can just sit in and it's a very natural, like there's a level of trust. And I feel like Thor and Václav are already people who I knew would be. So Šimon was the only wild card, and that just turned out really fortunate because he's contributed so much to this.
Yeah.
So for the most part, it is a leap of faith, but it's not that big of a leap.
Yeah, I didn't know what Simon's role would be in the band.
Right.
Simone is sort of like the Brian Eno, kind of like the guy's doing like, what is that sound?
Right.
Who's doing that?
Yeah, when you can't tell what the sound is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too much for me.
Yeah, that's another thing that I was wondering, like, the instrumentation, like, was it clear from the beginning that it would be like two guitars and drums and clarinet and I don't know, synths and stuff, like no bass, no...
I don't think we ever discussed it.
No, I don't. I think only Václav knew what... I didn't know for sure that I'd be playing drums, but yeah, I think I didn't know. I didn't know what I was going to do.
I assumed you'd be playing drums.
Oh, okay.
I assumed I'd be playing guitar and singing.
Yeah, I do. I don't know exactly how, but I've always loved the Czech Republic, and coming to Prague, such a beautiful city, because music is just sounds. It doesn't directly represent anything in nature unless you play a flute that sounds like a bird or something. But so the way that nature and culture and a city creeps into your music is pretty. It's pretty usually fairly abstract, but I think that it absolutely colors what you do. Like if we were in the desert in New Mexico, we would play differently, I think.
Yeah. My choices for songs that I wrote were a title would grip me, and I would say that sounds like a song title, and then I would read about the plant and I would find there was a mythology behind it, or if it had certain healing properties that were very specific, or they grew in certain regions, and then like I chose from a list of like 12 great titles. Like Sky Blue Aster is one that didn't make it, right? But I was like, wow, that already sounds like a beautiful song. So once I kind of narrowed down the title and the sort of background of the individual plants, that it kind of wrote itself. But Václav is definitely the expert on this horticultural sonic herbalism. Yeah.
So while writing it, you were like guided like more with the feeling of the plant or with the like knowledge that you had?
Probably more with the knowledge that I had, because I wasn't able to hold any of the plants in my hand. But so much of writing is metaphor and simile and analogy. So every flower, every plant becomes a person or a city, and the mythologies behind a lot of these too. A lot of them are Greek myths, and the titles, and they're crying tears, like Virgo, the goddess Virgo would cry tears and create these pockets and just these beautiful stories.
Make him perform music and release music, because I think it's amazing. Great, I love this guy, and he hasn't played in 7 years.
Woo!
A show. So I feel really honored, and I think we should all encourage him to make great music. And Thor is unstoppable force. You will see him, you will hear him. You should follow his new band, Water Damage. He's touring Europe with next week.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff. His band Thor and Friends, we all love, and many other bands. Thank you guys for being here.
Václav, put this all together. Václav Havelka, the mayor of Prague.
So the last song is about Dandelion.
Shawondasee, the south wind fair, gentle as a whisper prayer, like his brothers wild and strong, he drifts in peace, calm. He looks out on the fields of green, waiting for her a quiet dream. She wears the spring, her dress so bright, with her hair that catches morning light. Because beneath the skies it rains. Love at night, let it rain. dancing circles round and round. Her golden hair it sweeps the ground. The rays go on as weeks slip by, till her hair turns white against the sky. She gives him life a thousand songs. As summer fades and nights grow long, he holds her close through every change, to let her go with grace. They dance beneath the sky, the rain. When the winter's on its way, she starts to fade, she drifts away. Shawondasee, he feels no fear, he lets her come back every year. They dance beneath the skies and rays.
this year we have this program here in Czech Republic that supports Czech music financially through the Ministry of Culture, and there was this grant call that people could invite here musicians and work on a project together. So I thought to myself, well, that's a great opportunity to invite someone I like to work with and make something happen. So the first two people I thought of right there in the moment were some of my most favorite musicians of all time, Thor Harris and James Toth. And they accepted my invitation, so I was very happy for that. And we were supposed to spend a week here in Prague, make music, write music, and then perform a show. So through summer of this year, we started to write songs with James. We were picking our favorite flowers to write about. And when the guys came to Prague, we actually had like 5 songs written to just make arrangements for basically for our debut show. And the extra joyful fact was that my 16-year-old son Simon got naturally be part of this group, and everything that happened since they got here and we started to work on this music like highly overreached my initial expectation. It was just like pure joy, and I have to confess it was like one of the best weeks in my life I had, not just with music but with people that feel close to each other and as friends. So it was amazing.